There's something about the heart of perseverance. It's not about the power, because Jacob clearly could have been demolished in a second by God. He could have been annihilated, incinerated by God in a second. But there was something about the heart of Jacob which won. There was something about the determination and the perseverance of Jacob that says, God says, I'm defeated by this. Now, obviously, he's not defeated. Obviously, he's not overpowered by Jacob, but there's something in the heart that says, I'm not going to give up here. And then he gets the hip problem. Have you read it? It's in the Bible. God is calling us as a house to step in that extra step, to persevere that extra moment. Some of you are in situations, and they're terrible situations, but God's just asking, will you stay with me during this situation? Will you persevere? Will you be determined? Will you have a heart like Jacob? The fishermen fished all night and got not a single fish. Key number 1, are you going to persevere? Key number 2, are you going to be obedient in the moment? It would be really easy to... How many people have tried rationalizing with God? They're fishing all night, and then a guy they don't recognize as Jesus, which pickles my head again. I'm just like, what? Was it that misty that no? It didn't mention... They didn't recognize that Jesus was the one speaking to them on the shore, close enough for them to be able to actually hear him in a potentially windy place in the world. Anyway, perseverance is one thing, but obedience is another. When God says, one more. When he says, carry on. When he says, keep praying. When he says, keep worshiping. When he says, stay the course. When he says something, our inbuilt reaction is, that doesn't make sense. Our inbuilt humanness says, I'm going to rationalize this away. This doesn't make sense. There must be another way. I must be mishearing what God is saying. I was thinking about some of the stories in the Bible, like Jericho. How many people would have loved to have been Joshua, hearing from God, here's the strategy to take down this city. I want you to send the worship team out, going to circle around the city, and then at the end of the 7th time, you're going to shout. That's my strategy. What about Gideon? How many men have you got? Way too many. We're going to halve it, and then we're going to halve it, and then we're going to halve it, and then we're going to halve it. Oh yeah, this is about the right amount of people to win this battle. This is the army that I want, the 300 as opposed to the 6,000 that you started with. God's logic sometimes doesn't make sense.